How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Countdown video. We only have 4 days left until the game's release on December 7th, and wow guys, can you believe that in just 4 short days we are officially all going to have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? It feels like just yesterday we saw the official announcement of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and now we are here, the home stretch. We're about to get the game, but until then, we're going to make the wait a little bit more bearable with another supposed DLC leak. Now, the DLC leak that we are going to be taking a look at today actually revolves around the Game Awards that are coming up this Thursday, and we are also going to be taking a look at a rumor that Nintendo chose the DLC characters as early as last January. However, as always, and I cannot stress this enough, just because we do have all of this evidence of this stuff being true, that does not mean that they are 100% going to be, so make sure you guys take this information with a grain of salt and realize that I'm talking about this just for fun. If you'd like to read along while I talk, you find a link to both of the original posts in the description right down below, and now with all that out of the way, I have to tell you guys where this information came from. So guys, the leak and rumor that we are going to be taking a look at today were actually both sent in to me by people on my Discord server, so if you guys have not yet already, I highly recommend you go ahead and join the server. As of now, we have over 2,700 people always talking about Super Smash Bros. And if you guys ever want to send anything to me directly, you guys can do so there. It is the best place to do so. Now, the post that we are going to be taking a look at today, the first one, which is the leak, does in fact come from 4chan, and it is a text post, and the other thing that we are going to be taking a look at comes from mynintendonews.com. So if you guys want to leave, go ahead and do so now. Otherwise, we are going to go ahead and take a look at the rumor that Nintendo chose the DLC characters last January. So guys, one of the things that has been extremely controversial lately are the DLC fighters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, in the last Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct, it was stated that they had not started developing any of the characters yet, and they were going to finish working on the base game before they even started thinking about that. However, a couple of days later, I believe it was November 6th, Sakurai tweeted out that all of the DLC characters have been decided, and they were all decided by Nintendo. Now, 5 days is not enough time for a company to decide on 5 different DLC characters, especially when they are going to be unique, and a lot of them are probably going to be third party. So I decided to do some digging, and I actually found this old article from My Nintendo News, which was from October 1st, 2014. However, most of the information still stands. So it is titled, Sakurai says the process of creating Smash Bros. Character takes over a year. It starts by saying, in a recent interview, Super Smash Bros. Producer Masahiro Sakurai has explained that creating a character for the series can take over a year. Sakurai explained that this was because they have to work on the model, the character animation, and also the balancing against other opponents in the series. Here's what Sakurai had to say. I get the planning for each character done remarkably quickly. For example, after learning about Greninja and its abilities one evening, by late night, I had already completed the design for that character's moves and features. The process, however, of actually creating a character often takes well over a year, where we are constantly working on the model, the animations, the audio, and the balancing. For the game balance, we have a testing team playing almost every day, and we make adjustments based on their results. I was working from morning to night with my responsibilities as director, so I was only able to spend Wednesday evenings and weekends on the balance. One of the important things for me was having a large difference between the characters, which I call their dynamic range. In a typical fighting game where you just square off against an opponent, other things like the environment have less of an impact, so even small differences between characters can be very noticeable. With Smash Bros., however, I want to bring out the individuality in the characters, and I think it's rare to see a game with such a wide dynamic range as this. So, although it may end up that some characters are stronger than others due to the way the game works, we have focused on allowing a lot of accidents to happen in a party game sort of way, resulting in things that make players laugh. So the emphasis is on variety rather than making Smash Bros. Into a sport. So now that we've gone over the entire post, let's talk about it a little bit. So guys, if everything that Sakurai said still holds true, then that means at this point it takes a year at least to develop the characters. Now, the cycle for Fighter Pass 1 runs from this upcoming February until February 2020, which means if Sakurai hasn't already started working on the characters, it should take until about February 2020 for those characters to be released. At this point, I think it's extremely safe to say that Nintendo previously chose the characters that were going to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Also, if Nintendo decides to put some third-party characters in, which, let's be honest, at this point they're definitely going to put at least 1 or 2 third-party characters in, they would have to go through the process of getting all of their licenses so that they could use their likeness in the game. Just because they want to use characters like Banjo-Kazooie, or Sora, or Geno, or anyone like that, they can't just put their likeness into the game. They have to go through the proper legal process so that they can use them without getting sued. And although I might not know much about the way that this works, and I might not know about how quick Nintendo can do things, I know for a fact that 5 days is not enough time to get all of those licenses so that Sakurai can start working on the DLC characters. But I guess as of now, we really don't have any way of knowing, so let's go ahead and cover the leak, which talks about a Smash Ultimate DLC character being revealed this Thursday at the Game Awards. So guys, like I said, this leak comes from 4chan, and it is titled Game Awards Leak, and it is posted by Anonymous. It starts by saying, "Hi guys, I know this might be seen as fake or whatever because I'm on 4chan, but whatever. The following companies are set to show these things. Microsoft is going to be showing off a Battletoads trailer. Capcom is showing off Marvel vs. Capcom 4. Square Enix is showing off Dragon Quest free DLC side quests, and Kingdom Hearts 3 the Aladdin trailer. Then Nintendo is going to show off The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, Dragon Quest X Super Smash Bros. Ultimate trailer, so what that means is a new DLC character. Probably the trailer is going to be similar to the Cloud trailer and the Metroid Prime 4 trailer. Then finally we have Ubisoft, which has Assassin's Creed Origins, plus Odyssey Collection coming to PS4, PC, Xbox One, and the Switch in 2019. All I currently know at the moment. I'll post back here later with more information. So now that we've gone over the entire post, let's talk about it a little bit. So guys, right away, if you've been following my channel, then you know that this leak is automatically fake. And if you don't know why this leak is fake, I'm going to tell you. So if you guys don't know, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD has been a rumor that has been flying around for a while now. Heck, even Eiji Aonuma hinted at it a while ago. He was like, you guys want Skyward Sword for the Switch, right? And then the crowd went nuts. But then Nintendo deconfirmed the development of Skyward Sword HD. Although we all may want it, as of now Nintendo has no plans to release Skyward Sword on the Switch. So right away this does in fact deconfirm this leak. However, let's go ahead and talk about a few of the characters that could be making an appearance at the Game Awards as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC. So guys, first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at the games that are nominated for Game of the Year and see if any of the characters from those games could make it into Smash. First of all, we have Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and right away, we know that there will not be a character from Assassin's Creed. Next, we have Celeste, and although it is a highly renowned game and tons of people love it, we're probably not going to get the main protagonist of that game, although if you haven't played it, I highly recommend you do. Next up, we have God of War, and guys, I hate to break this to you, but there's no way Kratos is making it in. Then we have Marvel's Spider-Man, and once again, there's no way Spider-Man is making it into Smash. Then we have Red Dead Redemption 2, and once again, no way they're getting in. But finally, we have Monster Hunter World. Now, as we know, Rathalos is a boss as well as an assist trophy from the Monster Hunter franchise, but we do not have any characters from Monster Hunter. How hype would it be if Monster Hunter won Game of the Year, and then they also got a character revealed to be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? I know it's pretty unlikely, but man, would it be cool. Now let's go ahead and talk about a Square Enix character. Now, if you guys didn't watch the video from yesterday, I will leave a link to it in the description as well as the pinned comment, because I highly recommend you check it out. There was actually a leaked conversation between Vergaben and a user on GameFAQs in which Vergaben dropped a couple of names from Square Enix that could potentially be in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I think right away it is extremely likely we are going to be seeing a Square Enix character revealed at the Game Awards. Now, we do know that Vergaben is still saying that the very first character that is going to be revealed for DLC is going to be a Square Enix character. So if there is going to be a character revealed at the Game Awards, which at this point, let's be honest, it's pretty likely there will be, it's going to be a character from Square Enix. However, who are the most likely ones? So now, who is the character from Dragon Quest going to be? Well, it seems like right now it's going to be a character from Dragon Quest, just because Dragon Quest characters are the characters that Vergaben has been hearing about the most, and at this point it's probably going to be the Lumineer. If you guys don't know who the Lumineer is, he is a new protagonist of the Dragon Quest series, and if they did release the Lumineer as a new character, it would be a great cross-promotion between Nintendo as well as Dragon Quest. And finally, the last character that I could see being announced at the Game Awards is Waluigi. Now, trust me, I know that Waluigi really doesn't have a chance, and this is probably just wishful thinking, but could you guys imagine a platform in front of millions of people? Reggie walks up on stage and says he has a special announcement about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and all of a sudden we get a trailer for the one and only Waluigi. As of now, we have a boss character that is both an assist trophy as well as a boss, so why can't an assist trophy also be a character? I know this is a long shot, but I just really want to see him in the game. However, guys, let me know what you thought about this whole video in the comment section down below. Do you believe that Nintendo actually decided on the characters about a year ago? And do you guys think that we are going to be getting a character at the Game Awards? And if so, who? Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.